Welcome to the Royal Calcutta Turf Club Calcutta Races Summer Meeting for day Tuesday 26 March 2024 race preview. The first race of the afternoon is the Miss Excellence Handicap for horses rated 41 to 66, rated 21 to 46, eligible to be run over a distance of 1600 meters. First up, we are previewing a couple of runners from race number 137. We had Basharat Parker. Basharat was in last spot after being a little slowly out of the gates and made up a couple of placings and eventually finished on 7th. We had Parker, who took the turn in 7th spot, made some rapid movement towards the inside and eventually came out and finished on in the money in 3rd spot. The winner here was Shivankar, who made every post a winning one. Next runner, we are looking at number 3, Team Player. Team Player has had quite a few starts, 5 to be precise. Best start was in race number 101, where finished on 4th. Last start, Team Player ran a forward race, was in 2nd spot as they ended the home straight, then gradually started to drop back and eventually finished on in last spot. The winner here was Dubai Star, who got that race by 2.5 lengths. Number 4 is Tusaw. Few starts first. Tusaw in this season has been very consistent. Was winner in race number 67. Finished on 2nd in the first start in race number 9. Finished on 3rd and 2nd start in race number 52. Then last start in race number 123 was in 6th spot. Made some late progress towards the inside and eventually finished on 4th. The winner here was Miss American Pie, who won the race by a widening margin of 8 lengths. Lastly, we got number 5, Fancy Nancy. Fancy Nancy has had a couple of starts since coming down from Western India, both eye-catching starts, and race number 116 finished on 3rd behind Star Prosperity. Last start, Fancy Nancy took the turn in 3rd spot, took charge into the last 200 meters and was shaping like a winner, but Dubai Star had other ideas and Dubai Star has subsequently won again. So this is a very strong form lineup for Fancy Nancy. We move on to the second race of the afternoon, the Daring Dawn Handicap for horses rated 21 to 46, rated 1 to 26, eligible to be run over a distance of 1100 meters. The first runner we are looking at is UV. Started the season with a second place effort, then won in race number 33, was second in race number 84. Since then has been off the boil, so to speak. 4 unplaced efforts, including the run we are looking at is from race number 148, where UV eventually finished on 9th. The winner here was Blackstone, who won that race by 4 1/4 lengths. Number 3 is Embankment. Couple of starts for Embankment after coming down from southern India in race number 68, finished on 4th to Rocket Man. Race number 95, the one we are looking at, took the turn in 12th spot. Did not really make any improvement in placings, but did bridge the gap to the winner. Eventually finished on 12th. The winner here was Smash Shot. Number 4 is Raizina. Raizina had one start in race number 130, where Raizina took the turn in 3rd spot, as you can see in the blue jacket with a white cap, then started to really backpedal and eventually finished on 15th of 15 runners. The winner here was Blackstone, who got the race by 4.5 lengths. We got 3 runners. This is from race number 122, Cosmic Cowboy, who was winner in race number 61 over here. Cosmic Cowboy took the turn in 6th spot, eventually finished on 4th. My Princess, who was having his first start on the Calcutta track, was in 3rd spot, took charge and won the race in a 3-way photo. And the other runner was Salamo. Salamo has come down from Western India. 3 starts for Salamo, a 3rd place effort, another 3rd place effort in race number 103 over here. Salamo finished on 6th. Couple of runners from race number 140. We have Devuska. This took the turn in 9th spot, stayed on in 9th, even though it was in a clustered finish. The other runner was number 10, which is Mr. Perfect. Mr. Perfect took the turn in 11th spot, eventually made some improvement, eventually finished on 8th. The winner here was DRD, who won that race by half a length. Number 8 is Venus. The start is from race number 28, where Venus took the turn in 6th spot, then dropped back and eventually finished on 7th. Subsequently, Venus has had a mock race over the weekend. Number 9 is Almas. The run we are looking at is from race number 44, an earlier start for Almas because the race number 95 had dislodged the rider. Race number 44 took the turn in 4th spot, came up with a run towards the inside and won the race, beating Ticker into 2nd, and Ticker has subsequently won. Number 11, Ticker. Ticker has been very consistent in the season, even though it only won the run we are looking at in race number 138, where it went on a start to finish mission, has placed in most of his other starts. Over here, Ticker won the race eventually by 2 lengths, beating the late finishing Elite in 2nd. We move on to the third race of the year after the Obligado Handicap for horses rated 21 to 46, rated 1 to 26, eligible to be run over a distance of 1400 meters. First, we got 3 runners we're looking at. This is from race number 133. We had Felix. Earlier start finished on 3rd in race number 92. Over here, Felix took the turn in 9th spot, made some late improvements and eventually finished on 5th. Venching was had a couple of starts. First start in race number 118, finished on 12th. Over here, Venching took the turn in 3rd spot, weakened slightly and eventually finished on 6th. Dynamic Force was having a first start on the Calcutta track, took the turn in 5th spot, made up a placing and eventually finished on 4th. The winner here was Blinky Bill. Looking at a couple of runners, Angel Light and Cuban Pete. This is from race number 134, where Angel Light took the turn in 12th spot, made up 1 placing and eventually finished on 11th. Cuban Pete, who's had 4 stars, being unplaced in all of his 4 stars, over here took the turn in 10th spot when asked for an effort, was a little flat-footed and eventually finished on 12th of 14 runners. The winner here was Dubai Star. Number 5 is Dubai Station. This run we are looking at is from race number 130, where Dubai Station took the turn in 13 spots, made some improvement towards the late stages of the race and eventually finished on 7th. The winner here was Blackstone. Number 7, Extravagant Star, who's had 4 stars so far in the season, started the season well with a 4th place finish in the 2000 Guineas. Since then has been unplaced in 3 starts, including the run we are looking at, where Extravagant Star took the turn in 2nd spot, as you can see in the white and blue jacket and striped sleeves towards the inside, and eventually started to backpedal and finished on 6th of 14 runners. The winner here was DRD. Number 8, Banksy. Banksy had a start after coming back from Bombay. This was in race number 68, where took the turn in 7th spot and stayed on in 7th, and eventually after the race it was noted that Banksy was trotting lame. Number 9 is Power Racer. The start is from the Sun Ledger, where Power Racer was taking on one other contestant, which was Truth, and Power Racer, who was lowly rated compared to Truth, and eventually Power Racer finished on way behind Truth and still picked up stake money and black type points. We move on to the 4th race of the year after the Astronomic Cup for horses rated 61 to 86, rated 41 to 66, eligible to be run over a distance of 1400 meters. The first runner we're looking at is Vijaya Falcon, who's had quite a few starts in the season, has placed in a couple of them. In race number 37, finished on 3rd, was on board on race number 113. Last start, race number 119, took the turn in 3rd spot when asked for an effort, started to drop back and eventually finished on 6th of 9 runners. The winner here was Star Glory, who won the race by half a length. Number 2 is Harvest Time. Back-to-back wins for Harvest Time in race number 45, race number 74, and earlier start in race number 35, finished on 2nd. Over here in race number 74, took the turn in 3rd spot, took up the running into the last 100 meters and won the race, beating the late finishing Galacticus. Couple of runners we're looking at. Number 3, Dubai Gold. Number 4, Douglas. This is from race number 137. Dubai Gold was a winner in race number 35 earlier part of the season where it got the measure of harvest time. And Douglas, who took the turn in 6th spot, made up couple of placings and finished on 4th. And Dubai Gold eventually finished on last of 9 runners. The winner here was Shabankar, who made every post a winning one. Number 5 is Prince Abir. Prince Abir has had couple of stars after coming down from southern India. First start in race number 99, finished on 10th of 11 runners. The winner there was Hall of Grace. Over here in race number 117, was a little slowly out of the gates, took the turn in 10th spot, made a couple of placings and eventually finished on 8th of 11 runners. The winner here was Royal Mysore, who got the race by almost half a length. Number 6 is Blinky Bill, and what a season Blinky Bill has had so far. 3 wins from 3 starts. Race number 65 got the measure of Asterix. Race number 92 beat Impermanence. Race number 133, one we are looking at, went on a start to finish mission. If anything, accelerated into the last 200 meters and went away from them. Beat Kindred Spirit into second by about 4.5 lengths. We move on to the 5th race of the hour from the own ability handicap. For horses rated 41 to 66, rated 21 to 46 eligible. This is a no-whip race to be run over a distance of 1100 meters. First 2 runners we're looking at is Divine Thoughts and Zukor. This is from race number 125, where Divine Thoughts, after coming down from Western India, went on a start to finish mission on this race and just fell short by a long neck to La Dominant. Zukor, who was a winner in race number 103 over here, was in 6th spot, stayed on in 6th in a clustered finish. As I said, the winner was La Dominate. Two runners again. This is from race number 145, Jaw Lafette and Indian Tiger. Jaw Lafette was in 5th spot as they entered the home straight, then stayed on over there, thereabout, and eventually finished on 6th. Indian Tiger, who unlike most start this time raced in 3rd spot for most while and eventually dropped back and finished on 10th. The winner here was Fortune Teller, who came late in the scene and drew away from them and won the race by almost 4 lengths. Couple of runners again, Swift Lady and Sporting Trainer. Swift Lady was a winner of a couple of stars in race number 47 and race number 83 respectively, and Sporting Trainer also has had couple of wins, race number 77 and race number 104. Over here, Sporting Trainer took the turn in 9th spot and eventually finished on 8th. Swift Lady, who was racing in mid-pack, eventually finished on 7th. The winner here was Blackstone. Number 5 is Embreeze. This is Embreeze start from the previous season in race number 141. This is the previous winter season where Embreeze was 6th spot, made up a placing and eventually finished on 5th. Embreeze running after a long layoff. Number 6 is Gimla. A couple of starts for Gimla after coming down from southern India, where it came down with a couple of wins back to back. Over here, Gimla started off in the first race in race number 70 as a favourite, but eventually finished on 5th. Race number 98, the one we are looking at, was a really bunch finish where Gimla was in 9th spot as they entered the home straight and made up a placing and eventually finished on 8th. The winner here was Archway. Number 7 is DRD. DRD, after finishing on 2nd in an earlier start in the season in race number 101, where finished on 2nd to Zuma was 1600 meters. Over here, DRD went on a start to finish mission into the last 200 meters, kicked away from them and eventually won the race by almost half a length from the late finishing Italian Gold. Number 12 is By the Book. Couple of eye-catching runs for By the Book so far in the season. Race number 20 finished on 4th of 10 runners behind Tropical Lady. Race number 95 took the turn in 2nd spot. Took charge for a while, then the smash shot came up with a late dash on the outside, and By the Book did the next best thing, finished on 2nd. We move on to the last race of the day, the Cholet Handicap for horses rated 1 to 26 to be run over a distance of 2000 meters. We got 5 runners going to post for this one. The first runner we're looking at is Eastern Sea, who had a start in race number 134, where Eastern Sea took the turn in 14th spot and last spot, then made up a few placings and eventually finished on 10th. The winner here was Dubai Star, who got that race by half a length. Couple of runners from race number 138, Cristaldo and Pegalia. Cristaldo, who ran in 5th spot for most while, was the favourite in that race, then dropped back and finished on 6th. Pegalia, who took the turn in 6th spot, eventually finished on 8th. The winner here was Tika, who made every post a winning one. Number 3, Tiger Blood, who's had 4 stars so far in the season and started the season rather well with a 4th place effort. Last start was his best start in race number 107, where took the turn in 4th spot, made up a placing and eventually finished on 3rd. The winner here was Born to be Spoiled, who got the race by a length. Number 4 is Sun God, who's had a change of stable, mostly traversed over 1400 meters. A couple of efforts in race number 97, finished on 2nd, finished on 6th in an earlier start. Over here in race number 139, took the turn in 8th spot, made up a placing and eventually finished on 7th. Today ridden by Vinay Jaiswal. So that's the lineup for the day, for the first of the double header we have. See you at the races. Thank you.